Hello and welcome to Yoga Flow with Monica. I am Monica and today we have a full body, nice, not too long flow. We're gonna start in standing position actually, not seated, what we normally do. We're gonna keep the legs hip distance apart and we're gonna stand straight. We can close even the eyes. Start breathing through the nose. And we're gonna move forward and backward just tiny bit, kind of pushing your weight into your toes, then into your heels. Maybe lifting the toes a couple more times. Just again, slowly grounding to the practice. You can go from side to side as well, bringing weight into one leg, then another. Very gently. No rush here. No exaggeration. Just slowly grounding into the practice. Wonderful. We're gonna come back to the center. Open the eyes if you had them closed, and we're gonna lift the arms up. Maybe look towards the arms. Then just slowly release it down. Relax completely. Again, lift up. Arms above the head. Again, slowly release it down. Relax, shake the head. Arms completely relaxed. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, again, release it completely. No trying to go deeper into this pose. Just find very comfortable, relaxing pose. One more breath. And then we're gonna lift up, reaching arms up again, but this time we're gonna grab the right wrist, pull it up, so lengthen that right side body and tilt towards the left side. Inhale. With an exhale, maybe go a little bit deeper. One more. Engage abdominals, slowly come back, switch. Grab the left wrist first, try to lengthen, but make sure the shoulder doesn't lift. And start going towards the right side. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Engage abdominals, come back to the center. And release the arms next to your body. Observe how you feel. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to the top of the mat if you're not there yet. And we're going to flow through Sun Salutation A. So inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, slowly releasing down to the floor. Inhale. Halfway lift. Exhale, palms to the floor. Step both legs out. Plank pose. Deep inhale and exhale here. Then you can release the knees down if you wish. Start bending into the elbows. Elbows next to your body. Release to the floor. And tuck the toes. Inhale. Lift up. Exhale. Slowly release it down. Tuck the toes. Push away from the floor. And lift that back up into downward dog. First downward dog of today. You can keep the knees bent, but try to lengthen the spine as much as you can. Inhaling, exhaling. One more. Then look towards the front of the mat and step or walk both feet in between the palms. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release it down. With the next inhale, we're gonna reach the arms up above the head. Exhale, palms in front of the heart. Samastiti. Wonderful. Again, reach the arms up. Then with an exhale, slowly release it down. Inhaling, trying to lift halfway up, trying to bring the spine parallel to the floor. Exhale, palms to the floor. Step both legs out. This time we're not gonna wait. Straight, bending into the elbows, releasing to the floor, untucking the toes. Engage the legs. Roll shoulders away from the ears. Lift head, chest, maybe belly if it feels okay on your lower spine. Exhale down, tuck the toes, peel yourself away from the floor and lift back up into downward dog. Inhale, exhale here, one more. Gonna look forward towards the front of the mat and we're gonna step the right leg in between the palms. Release the left knee down, but keep The back toes tucked, okay? Back toes are tucked. Reach the arms up, low lunge. Just one deep inhale and exhale here. Then engage abdominals, engage that front leg, right leg, and lift that back knee up. High lunge. Inhale. Exhale. And then release the fingertips to the floor. We're gonna lift back leg up, trying to bring that leg in line with the floor, coming into kind of modified warrior three. Staying here. Inhale. Exhale. Then start releasing the back leg to the floor, coming into nice pyramid pose with our legs. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, fold over that right leg, trying to bring the right hip back, left hip forward. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Then lift your head up. Release the fingertips again firmly to the floor. Lift back leg up. This time you can lift higher, coming into standing splits. And you can stay here concentrating on lifting that leg a little bit higher. Or you can play with balance. So you can grab the ankle with your right arm, then maybe left, and stay there. Continue breathing. Then release palms to the floor. Start bending into the right leg, releasing the left leg as far back as possible. And then bring the front leg to the back. Downward dog. Inhaling, exhaling here. Trying to bring the chest a little bit closer to the legs. Wonderful. We're gonna look forward and step the left leg this time in between the palms, releasing the right knee slowly to the floor, lifting ourselves up, coming into low lunge, keeping that back toes tucked, okay? Inhale, exhale here. And then engage abdominals, engage the front leg, push into the back toes and lift yourself up into the high lunge. Inhale. Exhale. Then releasing the fingertips to the floor and shooting that back leg up. Modified warrior three. Trying to keep the leg in line with your hip, with your glute parallel to the floor. Then very slowly start releasing that back leg down, trying to bring the legs in nice pyramid shape. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release over that left leg. Bring the left hip back, right hip forward a little bit. Inhale, exhale. Then lift the head up, bringing the palms forward to the front a little bit and shooting that back leg up again. But remember, this time either you're trying to work towards lifting that leg a little bit higher or play around with balance. So repeat what you've done on another side, okay? If you're playing with balance, just continue looking towards the floor, okay? Don't move your gaze too much. Inhale. Exhale. Remember, if you fall, it's okay. Don't worry. One more breath. And then release the palms to the floor. Start bending into the front leg, releasing the right leg as far as you can and bringing the front leg to the back. Inhale. Exhale. We slowly release the knees to the floor. Bring the big toes together. Open the knees as wide as you can and release the glutes towards the floor. Relax here in the child's pose. Then we slowly gonna start lifting back up. Then tucking the toes, coming into plank pose. Then when you're ready, engage abdominals, lift the hips up, downward dog. Keep the legs hip distance apart. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna lift the right leg as high as you can. Staying into three-legged downward dog. And then start moving forward, releasing that right leg to the floor, coming into plank pose. Deep inhale and exhale here. Lifting back up the glutes and lifting the left leg up as high as you can. Three-legged downward dog. And then start releasing the left leg down, coming into plank pose. Inhale. Exhale. Lifting the hips back up again. This time you can again reach the right leg up, or this time you can bend actually the knee and point the knee towards the ceiling, opening the hips a little bit more. Then start extending the leg if you had your knee bent, and start shifting your weight forward. Again, if you want to work a little bit harder, you can keep that leg, the right leg in the air, or just release to the floor. Slowly shifting, last one, the hips up, lifting the left leg up as high as you can, and then you can bend into the knee if you have bent your previous leg. Opening the hips a little bit here. Start extending the leg, releasing it down, or just shifting your weight forward and keeping that leg in the air. Slowly release the left leg to the floor if it was in the air. This time release the knees together to the floor. Keeping the toes tucked, we're going to release our glutes towards the heels. Relax the head to the floor. Stay here in variation of the child's pose. Deep inhales and exhales. One more. Then start coming back onto all fours. Tuck the toes, well, they should be tucked, and lift the hips up. Downward dog, inhale. Exhale. Look forward. Step the right leg in between the palms. We're coming into warrior one, so the back heel releases down, foot comes into 45 degrees angle. We're gonna reach the arms up, relax the shoulders, look in front. You can keep those palms together if it feels okay. Just make sure your neck is long. One more breath, you can look towards the palms. And then we're gonna start opening up into warrior two. So you can make your stance a little bit wider. Bend into that right knee. Relax the shoulders, gaze towards the right fingertips. One more breath here. Then flip the right palm to face up towards the ceiling. Start reversing back and extending that front leg as well. Coming into reverse triangle. Inhale. Exhale, one more. With abdominal help, come back to the center. Then move that foot, right foot, to face forward and start folding forward. Very gentle, wide-legged standing forward fold. So just fold forward. You can bring your palms in line with your feet if you wish. Continue breathing. Relax the head completely. If your legs are straight, move the weight towards the toes. Engage the inner thighs. Imagine that you're holding a big ball in between your legs. One more breath. Then start lifting halfway up, bringing the palms over your hips. Engage inner thighs even more and lift up. Coming onto warrior one on another side. So just shift your hip bones to face forward. Bend into that left leg. Extend the right leg. Lift up your arms. Relax shoulders. Look towards the front. Chin is more or less parallel to the floor. Make sure the neck is long if you're touching your palms together. One more breath. Then we're gonna start extending the legs a little bit more, making that opening a little bit deeper. Bending into that left leg a little bit deeper, making sure that the knee is not falling in. Arms relaxed in line with the shoulders. Gazing towards the fingertips of your left leg, of your left fingers. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Flip the left palm to face towards the ceiling. Start reversing back, extending the left leg. And tilting towards the right. Just extending that left side of your body. and then come back to the center. Start heel toeing your legs into each other, stopping a little bit wider than the hip distance apart, okay? Toes facing outwards and start bending into the knees. We're gonna come into Malasana squat now. So bend into your knees, release the glutes down. If you can release all the way down, you can bring the palms into each other and push the elbows into the knees. If that's too much for you or you feel really hunched, just keep the fingertips on the floor and still you can, bend into the elbows and push into the knees to open the hips a little bit wider. One more deep inhale and exhale here. Then bring your palms behind you and gently sit down. Bring the feet together. Open the knees wide. Grab your ankles or shins. Bring yourself up. Open the chest. Shoulders down. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Then we're gonna start folding forward. So this time you're gonna round the back, release the head, fall towards the feet, relax completely. If that doesn't feel too comfortable, you can always try to move your feet forward or backwards a little bit. One more breath. And then slowly come back up. Bring the legs into each other with the help of your palms maybe, and release to the floor. Release to the floor, keep your knees bent. Great, just let your spine relax. And then engage your abdominals. Make sure that your lower spine is neutral, okay? We're gonna lift the legs straight up towards the ceiling, so it's very important that you keep your lower spine close to the floor. We're not arching it. So lift the legs up, try to keep them as straight as possible. And the last effort of today, we're gonna slowly release the right leg down and then lift it up. With an exhale, left leg down. Once this lower spine starts arching, stop and lift back up. Twice more, both legs. Right leg down. Very slowly, don't rush. Left leg down. Wonderful. One more time, both sides. You can do it. Continue exhaling and inhale when you back up. One more time, exhale down. Inhale up. Wonderful. We're gonna bend the knees into our chest. Hug them. Inhale. Exhale. You can move a little bit from side to side. You can take any other movement you wish. We're just gonna extend after that the legs, coming into Shavasana just for very short time. If you wish to stay here longer, you can pause the video now and stay in Shavasana a little bit longer. For us, we're gonna stay here just a couple of moments, letting the body to digest quickly the benefits of today's practice. Letting release all the tension from your body. You can even take deeper inhale through the nose and loud exhale through the mouth. Couple more breaths here. Let your body rest. Don't take any control over it, especially your facial muscles. And then we're gonna slowly start waking up the body. As I mentioned, it's just a short Shavasana. You can stay here longer if you wish. But if you follow me, start bringing the legs together, bending into the knees, rolling towards the right side if possible, pausing for a second in your fetal position, applying some pressure into your left palm, and lifting up gently and slowly into cross-legged seated position or any position which feels comfortable for you today. Last time, observing, being conscious of our breath, of our posture. And then just bring the palms together in front of the heart. We're gonna seal this practice together. Namaste. Wonderful. Thank you so much for joining me today. As always, leave the comments, suggestions, recommendations below the video. And I hope to see you soon on my channel. Bye.